Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is August 3rd, 2021. We are in the second trading day of week number 31. So before I go on with my trades for options today, join me on this Facebook group. This is the Free International Travels and Vacation and Honeymoon Forum. You will see that there's a lot of chat about how to maximize credit cards to get travel points, Chase UR points or American Express MR points, and things like that. Great way to travel. I do credit card hacking, hotel point collecting, airline miles, and stuff like that. So find me there. You'll learn a lot about how to get travel for free or very low cost. So I want to do a trade on Riot blockchain. As you can see, Riot blockchain moved sharply up. It hit the highs back in February around $70, and it's been downtrending since. And I've been playing it on the cash secure puts. So I need to do some trades, take advantage of, I let some time go by. So I want to do some trades. I'll show you what I want to do. Loaded up my ETrade, and here you go. I have cash secure puts on Riot blockchain. And you can see this, I have two positions. Both of them are in the money, which means I agreed to buy Riot blockchain for $34 a share, and this one's at $38. So one thing I want to do is by adding a month to this, I will collect a small premium. I will reduce $100 of capital or buying power that's locked up. So that's what I want to do. Because at some point, when this thing goes around, so the beauty about doing something like this is you can play a high risk stock without ever owning it. And yes, while my capital is locked up, the problem is Riot has been downtrending. You saw that. If you bought shares somewhere around here, you're paying $50, $60 a share, or up here was 70. And as it goes down, you're losing money. So playing a cover call on Riot have been hard unless you got in the 20s or even before that. Because if you look at the 52-week range, sure, if you got in, under 30 bucks, doing a cover call may make sense. Because I did not, I've been playing it during this downtrend. I've been using cash secure puts. And the first thing I'm going to do is start off on the right side of the mid. Most likely I'll get about $30 for this by moving it one more month. And I'm moving it $1 down. So that will be in my favor. So I always start off with a little bit higher in case it goes across. If it does not, that's fine. I'll move it. I'll keep on moving until it sells. Okay, and the first one just went across. You'll see that. It's over here. I'll show you the confirmation. And there you go. Right, just went across. It is 1207 right now. Let's see, can I get the other one across? Okay, and just like that, I did it. I got only $37 for this one. This one I got $40. So I moved both of them out $1. I moved them out 1 month to January 2022, and then I moved it $1. So that released $200 of buying power in my account. Let's see what else I can do next. On my next trade, this is going to be a limit order that I don't need to execute today. What I'm hoping for is as time runs out on this particular option, this value goes down. You see it says last traded at $20. Right now the spread is very little, so it's saying you'll get anywhere from $14 or $15 or $16 for it. What I'm going to do is put a limit order for 20 because it may happen in 2 or 3 days. This value will go down as this option becomes worth less, and what you hope for is the spread between the two will execute. And that's what I'm going to do. So I don't have to wait around for it. That's what I can do. I'll put in an order for that. Okay, while I was talking about Walgreens, I actually put in a different trade. So this one was at a $51 cover call. And what I did was I pushed this one out 2 more months. And I moved it up into a monthly option. And the only choice was either 50 or 52.50. So I decided to move it up. And you see there is a premium. So this one was worth almost nothing. You see this is going down in value. So I got the difference, right? I collected the 54 minus the 14 it cost to close. And then what you do is you repeat the cycle. as time goes, in the future, I can close this for 20 or 30 cents, and then you repeat the process. So let me look for something else to trade. My next trade, I just did another cover call. I basically rolled this one out. I closed this one here. It was a 22.50, and then I created a new cover call. I pushed it out pretty far out, and I raised it up to 25 bucks. It's a small premium. It's $20, and this one is trading at 19.50. So there's no risk. I'm basically saying you can have my shares at 25 bucks. I collected 20 bucks, but the odds are, and you look at the shares, it's been downtrending. The chances of it going back to 25 within that time frame, it's pretty slim, but I get a premium for that, and so that's what I'm doing. Let me find another cover call or something else to trade. Okay, here's my next trade. You see what I just did? I bought 33 more shares of Tilray. Here's the price. And then what I did was, you need 100 shares to do a cover call, and that's exactly what I did. I bought enough shares to get the 100 shares, and then what I did was I put out a cover call for $15. So there's profit. If I bought it here, and if I'm willing to give it away at 15, I collected $18. So you can make money on a weekly options trade doing it like this. So that's what I'm doing here with Tilray. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to collect some premiums. I don't know if it's going to go up or down. Okay, on the next one, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So look at FSLY. I'm going to show you the chart. I'll show you what the 1 month chart looks like. You see it's downtrending. I'll show you what a 6 month chart looks like. It's downtrending. There is a earnings coming up right here on tomorrow after hours, and you can see here's what the whisper numbers look like. 11 cents loss, which is supposed to be beating. So it's beating what the analyst expects. So there's some risk here, but there's a couple things I want to do. I already have a cover call for August 20 for 56, and then this one is the one that I wanted to fix. This $60 cover call is probably not gonna, it's basically, I captured 60 or 70% of the value, because you can see that cover call is only worth $1.15, and originally I got $7.82 for it. So the value has definitely went down because the shares have been downtrending. So one of the things I want to do is you sort of close that particular position, open a new position, and then play the short-term play. So basically what I'm playing is this earnings release. If earnings does come up around 11 loss or 10 cents loss, the shares will pop $5. If it fails to meet this whisper number, and let's say the loss is larger than expected, the shares will drop to $40. So this share may not even be trading. So what I want to do is, since I already have a 56 cover call out there, I was going to get rid of this one, move it closer in time, but I don't want to move it to the week that expires, which is tomorrow. So I'm still going to add a little bit of time on this contract. And if you look at this, if I pick 53, there's no value here. It's not worth it for me to play for 9 cents. So I do have to move it to this $1 here, 52. If I can get $20 or $30 for this contract, it gives me some time to see what happens. I want to collect some of the premium. If it misses earnings, that's okay. That's in the bag, and then I can roll this contract out next week for more premium. So that's the thinking behind this move. And I'll put this in. I'm going to always start off between this range and 45. So let's say I want 38 for it. Will it happen? I don't know. I doubt you're going to get the ask. So I normally start off to the right of the midpoint, and then I'll lower it in order to get it sold or executed. So let's see what happens here. And so far, nothing yet. I'm getting close to the mid now, and I may have to go under the mid. There may not be enough volume on this particular options chain or just the combination that I use. So we'll see what happens, and it is still there. So now I'm going to go less than the mid to see if I can get this sold. And sometimes that's what happens. You don't always expect to get the mid. Sometimes it's going to be closer to $25, which is in between the two. And on this case, because I mean, I'm doing a weird, I'm going to try to play the option, the earnings. And there you go. That one went across. And I'll show you that right here. That one went across. It took me a couple of adjustments to get it across. But there you go. Let me look for something else to trade. Okay, on the next one, I'm going to look at this Iron Condor on this SPY that I have open, 12 contracts. I'm going to show you something. You see this 455? This 455 is now 14% likelihood of happening. And then on the put side, the chance of happening is right here. -0.08 delta, or less than 1% chance of happening. So what I want to do is add some more risk on the put side. So what I want to do is bring it up, the deltas, to about a 5 or 6% chance of happening. So there is still some risk, but the reason you do this is to collect some premium. Actually, that is a little bit too far for me. I may start off by moving it to somewhere around here, to a 410, or maybe even a 4.9 or a 410 or a 4.11. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring up the risk to collect some more premium, and I'll show you how that works. So on the ETrade, it's pretty simple. You see it's at it's near 440 right now. So I'm still pretty far away left with about 24 days left, or 24 days to expiration. So I'm going to roll this side up. So I hit the roll button. Make sure you adjust the calendar dates to be the same date that I want. And then what I want to do is add, so I want to make this closer. And I said 410. We'll just show you what the numbers look like if you moved it up $5 in risk. So if you do something like this, and maybe the thing didn't update, here it goes. You collect another 10 cents. If you do this, you just punch in 10 cents. Because I had 12 contracts minus the fees, that's an extra $100. And what that's telling me is the odds of that happening is only 2%, where the markets will fall into here based on looking at the odds here. So if I do a 410, it's a 2% chance of happening, minus 11 delta. So what I may do is, let's take a little bit more risk. Let's just move it up to 11 or 12 and see what the numbers look like. And here you go. By moving it up $2, it says I can get close to about 14 or 15 cents. I'm going to start. So this one I'm willing to take the risk on. I will put out a trade for this. So I'll put in a preview order. So I'm rolling the untested side closer, even though with 24 days remaining. Remember, I can always close it at 21, 18 days remaining. You don't have to play it all the way to the end, but this is what I'm going to do here. Let's try to get this one across. I'll probably have to collect a little bit less premium. So I'll move it closer towards the bid price. So you can see that. We're going to start with 14 cents. See if I can get a bid price here. Bid price is 13. And we'll see what happens. And that one did go across. You see that? I'll just go into my little bell here. It'll show my confirmation. And there you go. You see that? In an hour, you saw that I did a bunch of trades within the hour. It is now 1 o'clock. And I basically rolled my untested side up. You see all these options here. I did close some other positions here. I did EA, I did FSLY, I did Ford, I did Cronos, Tilray, I did Walgreens, UA, Dun & Bradstreet. So you can see I did the Riot. So in the course of an hour, I did plenty of trades. I'm probably going to end the video. Hey guys, let me know how you're doing in your trading. Let me know if options are working for you. If not, let me know why. If I can help you, just tell me what type of videos you would like to see. But again, I did some really simple strategies. You saw that I've been managing my cover calls. You saw that I've been rolling down my cash secure puts. Iron Condors, I'm doing something very similar. I did lose money the last 3 weeks, so I'm hoping I can fix that losing streak and make some money now. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. The market is showing some, it's turning around obviously from this morning. It's looking really good. We may actually break into new highs this week. So make sure you have to adjust your trades, do that. And as always, let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time and have a profitable day. Bye-bye.